Hello my friends, this is Jonesy Boy here, and welcome to a video tutorial on how to turn one of these into a button box. Alright, so I had not a PlayStation 3 controller, but a Logitech dual action controller. You can find them for like $5 over at the thrift store most of the time. And I was looking to convert one of my old controllers into a button box for playing simulation game. Now this will work for pretty much any game that can take any sort of controller input or multi-controller input. So you can have an extra set of buttons to add to your repertoire of buttons. Now just to show you what this here used to actually look like, came in this case. Removed the case entirely. Placed all my extra parts into a baggie. That way I can keep track of them. Now, instead of doing what a lot of people have done by scoring these pads here, these conductive pads, what these do is when they connect, they make a button press. So instead of scoring that and soldering the wire to that, I've actually found that to be quite a pain in the butt. I ended up tracing back to the test points on the back side of the board. As you can see here, it's kind of a hot mess of wires right now. Now I traced back to the test points, and I was able to test them by taking a piece of wire and poking between one point and another to see if that creates a button press. Now once I found out which two test points made a connection for a button, I soldered a wire to each of the points, and now I can connect that to any of these buttons here. So as you can see, these buttons here. What I did is I took the original axis. This is read by two potentiometers, one for X and one for Y. So you can see there's a potentiometer here, and that goes to this control stick right here. It's a control stick. So this measures left and right, this specific potentiometer. All I did was jumper that over to this potentiometer here. Okay, now because this board is made to read a specific type of potentiometer, I read what type the potentiometer is, and that is B103. I bought some potentiometers that would give me the same value. So you can see this potentiometer, and it says B10K. So that's similar to this potentiometer here. Now I was able to jumper these over. Okay, now I press this button here. That reacts as button 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I have quite a few more buttons that I'm going to hook up to this. Now let's take this. I have this one marked as button 8. So you can see in the controller software, button 8 goes. Button 6. So I have all the buttons mapped out, including the up and down on the directional pad, up, down, left, and right on the directional pad. So all that is ready to go. I even wired in, as you can see here, this little LED that goes on and off. Whenever this is powered, this LED will be on. So how I did that is I took a resistor, it's a 68 ohm resistor, releases energy so it doesn't push too much current to the LED. So I just looked up what to use to make a USB LED light to create this. And it was a 68 ohm resistor to connect here from the power and then go back to ground here. So that's all actually connected to this set of wires right here, just on the other side of the board. To the other side of the board right there exactly where the power goes in, and the LED's on currently. You can do a lot of this wiring a lot cleaner, but I'm impatient, and personally it's going to be inside of the box. I'm going to eventually create a whole wood casing for this, and it'll be inside that box, so I don't really care what the wiring looks like as long as I know where it goes, which will be easy to trace. There's not that many buttons. It's 16 buttons and 4 potentiometers, and then 1 LED light. Please, again, pardon the look of the wood. This is not the final product. This is only the test part, and we'll go through the entire process from here on out. I'll record everything and keep you all up to date on how it goes. If you have any questions at all, please ask me. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.